Hi, I'm Roger and I'm a chef with UKHarvest Food Rescue Charity, and today we're going to be making a couple of classic summer salads, one of which will be a potato salad using a vinaigrette, and the second one will be a good old classic British coleslaw. And so, to get things underway, first things we've got to do is get our potatoes, get them in the pot. We got Charlotte potatoes in this case. Cover them with water and get them on a heat. Good old grind of salt. It's always a lot more than people think, but yeah, lovely. And crank up the heat. Lovely. So we're going to bring that to the boil, and we're going to let that cook for 15-20 minutes until those potatoes are nice and tender. So for your coleslaw, you're going to need a half head of Dutch white cabbage, some finely diced white onion. You're going to need 2 or 3 carrots, about 5 or 6 tablespoonfuls of mayonnaise, some salt and some pepper. And that's just about it. Really simple. Right, so first of all, I'm going to halve my cabbage. So with a nice sharp knife, cut straight the way through. And we're just going to cut out that big, thick, heavy core. Easily done. Same on the other side. Great. So that's out. Now we've just got to start slicing the thing up. So again, with our lovely sharp knife, just roughly chop all the way through. Okay, so that's the cabbage all beautifully shredded up. And now I'm going to get on and start grating my carrots. Great, so that's my carrot done. Lovely, lovely. If you want to be really chefy, you could hand slice it all up, but grater's as good as anything. Good, good, good. And now finally, my onion. So I'm just going to sort of peel the outer skin off, reveal the onion, and then we just want a little bit of diced onion in there. I'm probably going to use about 1/4 of this onion in that amount of coleslaw. It's just to give a hint. Straight through the middle of the onion, leaving the root on. A few vertical slices, a few horizontal slices. 1, 2, 3, and then down again very quickly. And as you can see, that falls very quickly into a lovely little fine dice. I think there's nothing worse than getting a big mouthful of onion in a coleslaw, so I always tend to sort of finely chop mine up. Great. Lift that straight into your bowl. Great. That's all the raw ingredients. Okay, so that's my 3 raw ingredients. I've got my lovely white cabbage, I've got my carrot, and I've got my finely diced onion. So now we're just going to add some salt, lovely bit of sea salt, grind that in, probably a little bit more than you think. And then we'll go in with the pepper, copious amounts of pepper. Don't be scared of your pepper. Lovely. Now there's obviously some variations on this, and if you wanted to, you could have used red cabbage. You could put apple in this, you could put fennel in this, you could put all sorts of things in this. But this is your very simple, classic mayonnaise. So good old grind of pepper in there. And then finally, we're going to add a few good big spoons of lovely, delicious mayonnaise. Let's get that going. Good old stir. Lovely, lovely. How lovely and summery does that look? Superb for every barbecue. And that's really it. Finally, we're just going to place it in our serving bowl. Serving bowl to the side. Lovely. Fill that bowl, make it look bounteous. Doesn't that look good? Okay, so our potatoes have been simmering now for about 20 minutes. I'm just going to test them quickly. Yes, they're beautifully done. Great. Turn off the heat. Carry it over to the sink. Quickly through the strainer. Take care. Right, let them drain off. Back in the pot. And then just pour some cold water straight over them. You need to run that for a good 8-9 minutes until they're lovely and cold again. And then we're just going to cut them into little cubes. Okay, so just to add a little bit of extra loveliness, I'm going to get my bacon. I'm going to get some bacon, and I'm going to just very thinly kind of slice it up into little lardons. And then I'm going to fry this off, and then right at the end, I'm going to add that to my my potato salad. You don't have to do this if you want to keep it sort of very vegetarian, but I think it just adds a lovely little bit of scrumminess to it. Okay, so I've got my pan on the heat, a drop of olive oil is going in. Already you can see that's nice, getting nice and hot. And then my bacon bits, gonna go straight in. Yeah, hear that sizzle straight away, always good sound. Great stuff. Chopping board over to the sink, give that a little bit of a sanitize off later. We're just going to let that cook until it's a lovely golden brown. Okay, so my potatoes are ready. They're cooked, they're beautiful and tender. I've chilled them down in cold water. So I'm just going to cut them now into about mouth-sized kind of pieces. Okay, so that's my potato, straight into the bowl. I'm going to now prep a bit of chive to go in. Lovely, lovely. And it's easiest probably with a pair of scissors. Just snip, snip, snip away. Great, that's probably enough. And now onto my vinaigrette. Okay, so now for the vinaigrette. Very simply, we take our vinegar, put it straight into a lovely little jam jar, something like that. And we're looking for about 1/3 to 2/3. That's 1/3 of vinegar to about 2/3 of oil. Can be rapeseed oil, can be vegetable oil. I'm using olive oil in this case. That's great. And then a nice big teaspoonful of Dijon mustard. Plop that straight in. Lovely. Lid on top. Now for the fun bit, make sure that lid's on nice and secure. Give it a good old shake. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And it's there. So, dress that over. Super duper. A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. You get plenty of pepper in there. It'll take it, don't be scared of it. And then taking our spoon, we're just going to gently stir that all through. You can see the lovely colour from the chives there, colouring it up. Lovely. Now at this point, feel free to add gherkin. You could add a little bit of sauté frankfurter. You could add capers, whatever you want. The potato is just the base. But yeah. Great. Bring it over to the bowl. Let me go straight in. Doesn't that look summery? Fantastic with the barbecue. And voila. Okay, so there we are, guys. 2 great salads. Fantastic for a barbecue. I've sprinkled my potato salad with bacony bits. So we're all ready. These are so simple. Go away and make and enjoy.